What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're looking to buy anything like statue shelves, statues, lighting, anything, please use links below as it does help the channel. So I wanted to try switching Predator and Bruce Lee, and I wanted to show you guys. Now, if you remember before, this is kind of where I first put Predator. And I actually had all the heads surrounding it, and I did try that again, but I feel like it was way too cluttered. It's just not enough space to make it look clean. It looks much cleaner like this. You know, just that and the bust, keeping the heads over in that little half detolf over there. Granted, I can fit the heads. It just looks cluttered, and I don't really like seeing a statue surrounded by like 4 additional heads. For some reason, that just kind of grinds my gears. I like it with just like one, like that. Boom, boom. Similar to that. Boom, boom. I like that. When it's more than one, I feel like it's excessive. You know, even like my Suicide Squad line, I never like displaying all the heads with it. Usually only one head. But yeah, so that is how he looks. Now, this works better here for several reasons. One, it's just straight up and down, so it's not going to block as much when I'm sitting down. You know, before Bruce Lee was like blocking like that, where this is just up and down, so it makes it less blocking. Secondly, it's more of a centerpiece because it is a bigger piece, 38, almost 39 inches tall. Bruce Lee was only like 30, so it's much taller. Plus, I think this has a lot more to see from the backside than Bruce Lee did. Him from the back, nothing to see. This from the back, on the other hand, you get a ton to see. You can see all this amazing detail. You can see the snake good. You can see everything. You can see that skull. So this has way more to visually see than Bruce Lee, which had like a plain shirt. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else to see, folks. So I just think this is a better centerpiece. Plus, not being directly next to anything else, it looks less out of place. You know, plus it's always kind of cool to see like this, and then you go directly behind the Cinema Cat. It's kind of cool looking. So there's definitely the pro to having this here. Now, the caveat is when Bruce Lee's right here, which from this angle, yes, it does look amazing. And it does technically fit. The biggest problem is that. Look how much that arm sticks out. Now, I can obviously like, you know, walk and angle myself through. Granted, if I'm ever carrying a statue, I just have to walk carefully. But, you know, that's about equal to about that and that room. This one has slightly more width, but close. So it's not like undoable, and I actually do have them on a Lazy Susan, so when I do have a statue I need to carry over here, I would simply rotate him. But you'd obviously have to be very careful, and I think if I ever have anyone visiting the cave, I will just angle him way more this way, which I can do. However, it makes him visually not look as good. You know, I think from when I'm sitting down, that's like the best angle to see. As you see, I did the food dog there, and then the golden dragon back there just next to the movie. You know, trying the food dog here, I don't know, I feel like it. Like, what do you guys think? Do you prefer it there? I feel like it's blocking too much of Bruce Lee. And right there, there's more open space. You know, next to Rotunda, kind of like the, you know, food dog is the final last piece before you get into this Jurassic setup. So obviously I got to be more careful now walking there. But it still does technically work, and it does look better. I did like the more width right here for Bruce Lee, but the height, and it doesn't feel as much out of place because it follows the theme of a bust and a statue, more or less. You know, eventually we'll get, you know, Arnold in T-1001/3. If we keep Alita there, you know, remove Jon Snow and do Khaleesi bust there, then the whole TV setup will just be like bust and statue, and it, you know, it works on that sense. Not necessarily the theme of, you know, similar type movies, but the theme of bust and statue, either 1/4 or 1/3. And technically, if I wanted to, I could, put Arnold over, do Arnold 1/3, and below do T1000 1/3 and bust. Technically, I could do that. I haven't actually tried the T1000 down low, but I don't think it would look as good because his head is a tad bit angled down, just a tad. So I think it wouldn't look as good. Busts that go down low need a few things. One, they need to be looking straight forward or straight up. And two, you need to be able to see the eyes. Like I can see Alita's eyes perfect. I can see like the Fawn's eyes, Nun's eyes, all perfect. So like all these busts are all looking forward. None of them are looking down. So, yeah. So I don't know about doing him down low. That's a long ways out though. But I think for now, we're going to keep Bruce Lee here, this here. And if I ever have visitors, which bear in mind, it's very rare I have visitors here. Usually like 3 times a year. And if anyone does come over, I'll just rotate it. And then I'll rotate it anytime I need to carry a statue by. So not a huge deal. Technically, I could just remove this arm and then it would stop right here. And you basically tuck the shirt into that. Although I always hate that look of, not displaying one extra arm. Because that arm is also incredibly detailed and cool. A full silicone hand. And it, just looks better. The only thing I need to truly fix is change the poster frame to match and then paint up all the little holes that the, livery or whatever you want to call it. I have it right there. I'm actually going to put that right here. I'm going to put a bunch of it right here to make this display look even better. So, I finally sold Bumblebee, by the way, folks. Finally, goodness. For $700. It really has me thinking, man, like, because the secondhand market is so bad right now, especially for like newer pieces, you have to be extremely certain that you're going to be keeping this piece for a long time and really consider what will the resale value be on this piece. Because it's not like Bumblebee had a huge edition size. Mine, I think it was like 300 or 500, so it's not huge. But Transformers used to have great resale value, and it's all but plummeted except for a few pieces. Like Shockwave, for example. But Transformers have plummeted. Fortunately for me, I love my Transformers. I don't really plan to sell them. Bumblebee was pretty much the last I planned to sell. I would probably consider selling Drift just to get T4 Drift. I should have bought T4 Drift to begin with, but, probably won't do that. Just too much money to change to basically the same statue, just a blue version. But yeah, nowadays, folks, you really got to be certain you want it and think of resale value. I'm being very cautious right now, and I'm pretty much not pre-ordering statues. I'm only going to buy one in stock. Like I said, I want to get Jill and Nemesis. I'm not pre-ordering Nemesis. I will only buy him once I have Jill confirmed I frickin' love her and he is in stock. Then I would buy him. And it's almost, you really got to look at edition size and, the hype of the statue. Because a lot of statues are really losing value, which sucks. I mean, it's a good and bad thing. Good for those looking to buy, sucks for those looking to sell, because then you're losing all this money. Fortunately, in general with statues, you win some, you lose some. Some statues I sell for 250% what I paid, others I lose 50%. So, you can't win them all. That's why you kind of have to view it as you're renting these statues. So you're renting it, and then you return it. And you can get a percentage of your money back, or sometimes make money. If it was a good, rent. Kind of think of it like that. And I think it eases the pain of selling something. So, but yeah, that is kind of what I wanted to show you guys. What do you guys think? I know a bunch of you are probably going to comment this is a super dangerous hazard. Keep in mind it's the exact same walking distance as 2 of my other bedrooms. It's about equivalent to the bathroom walking area as well, so I'm used to it. I just walk to the side anytime I walk in, like this room, there's, so I just simply walk to the side. Not a huge deal. But it does give me optimal viewing angles for Bruce Lee when I'm sitting down, which is what I wanted. Just because, no one wants to buy them, and I'm not going to lower the price anymore. I'm like, I offered this pair for $4,500. I paid $6,000. It's already $1,500 loss. I'm not and then of course shipping's $500. So it's a $2,000 loss for me. I'm not going below that. Now I'd rather just keep it. It's fine. I still think it's one of the best busts in my entire collection. And this 1/3 is absolutely amazing. Even till this day, I still think this is a top tier 1/3. But yeah, anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.